All right. It's Crypto Plan. How's everyone going? We're going to talk about PEERCOIN and why the hell is PEERCOIN flying to the upside. We're going to deep dive into the charts and try and figure out a reason why. Is it because it's the green crypto, or is it just because of the charts? We'll find out very soon. All right, please like these videos. These are the dedicated videos to the coins you love, the coins that I'm following. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and notification bell if you desire as well. I just want to get straight into this one. This one excites me. PEERCOIN excites me because, initially it was a chart-based entry. So I took this on as an experiment, as a chart-based entry, and I love that because you can dabble in an equity or a stock or a cryptocurrency, and then you can learn more about it. If it's a company, you learn more about the company and what they're doing. If it's a crypto, you learn more about a crypto, right? So PEERCOIN is the original proof of stake. So all of our Cardanos and the Binance Smart Chain, or all the proof of stakes, One Harmonies out there, they're all based on PEERCOIN's developers, who were the first people back in, was it 2014? How far back do we go here? February 2014, they launched this crypto, and it was a proof of stake. So it doesn't require all the mining power, so it's a lot cheaper. And look into what proof of stake is yourself. But yeah, you can stake PEERCOIN on the network, and that supports the network. That's the long and the short of it. So that is the beautiful thing about PEERCOIN. It's like the forefather of proof of stake coins. It's the complete opposite to Bitcoin, which is proof of work, and that's a good thing for crypto, and it did really well in the last bull run. So I took a chart entry well down here in the 20s somewhere, and I said if I put 100 or 200 in the end, I kind of added a little bit in the end there, and I'll see what happens at the end of the bull run. If I could hit up to these $17 or $29 Fibonacci extension targets, I'll pull my money out and see how much money you could make if you just put 200 in early and then took it out at the end, right? So that was the plan. But now, what is going on with PEERCOIN? Why today, of all the coins, is it been going, and for the last months, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green months, like you look at the Ethereum chart, it's very similar, like 7 or 8 green months in a row. Bitcoin 7 or 8 green months in a row, but PEERCOIN's flying under the radar. Why is that? Why is it flying to the upside? Now, I had a little speculation on, I guess proof of stake coins are doing well. After Elon Musk and he's saying, well, we want to support a 1%, a coin or a project that uses 1% of the power of Bitcoin. Maybe PEERCOIN fits into that. I don't know if Tesla would actually choose to take payments in PEERCOIN or support PEERCOIN. But you never know. But anyway, maybe people are just speculating on the fact that PEERCOIN is the green coin. However, I've got another reason why I think PEERCOIN is moving to the upside, and I'm just going to zoom in on this. And for those of you that have been following me and understand some simple rules in chart analysis and things that can happen because of certain moving averages and certain price actions and resistance levels and blah, 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 this is what's going on. So I've come to my monthly chart, and I've got the yellow line here, which is the 1-year moving average, and I've got the blue line, which is the 3-year moving average. Now, good things happen after a golden cross. And what has just happened? Our golden cross. When the 1-year moving average crosses the 3-year moving average, and look what has happened. The blue line is upturned. So they're both moving in an upwards direction, and the yellow line is above the blue line. If they continue to both move in that trajectory and the yellow stays above the blue, this thing is bullish. It is hot. It is ready to fly. But there's another element to this. Why did it just run up to 558 and then pull back? Was it people freaking out and selling and thinking it's the top? No, it is to do with this Ichimoku cloud. It wants to break through it, but it's going to find resistance. This is the all-time high, this region here. The fact that it's breaking through now is saying that, between 311 and 520 is a resistance zone. Like we need to close candles inside or above this cloud, but ideally, by the end of the month, we want to close a candle inside this and then make the next candle open and close out of it to make our way out of the cloud. Now, if we are weak and we have a lot of selling pressure and, this energy or this buying pressure that has come in recently, through this green, nice volume here, if that leaves us, then we're going to kind of see a bit of sideways action. But hopefully we find support on the base of this cloud. So hopefully we can close some daily and weekly candles above 322 there. So if we just go back to the daily and see where we're at now. So we're at 366. So as long as we can kind of close some candles above 320 and then ideally a little bit higher than that, we can then kind of make our way through the cloud there. So that's the other element, but it is really bullish for PeerCoin, and that is more than likely the reason, because a lot of traders and a lot of algorithms, a lot of people look for this setup, like let's get in just before this golden cross. So what has been the biggest volume month for PeerCoin is the April month, right? The April month has been a huge volume month, because people were probably anticipating this golden cross, because we're coming towards not the very end of the bull run, but the end half of the bull run. So these laggard coins, the ones that haven't touched all-time highs, PeerCoin nearly has, had to kind of play catch up, right? Ethereum's, Bitcoins, all the bigger coins had reached their all-time highs from the last bull market and are now pushing through. So the rest of the market had to catch up. PeerCoin was just one of them. It was about to do the bullish cross in April. Big volume comes in, and now it breaks through with large volume halfway through the month. Big price action. Sellers are gone, buyers are in, and that's where we're going. One last thing I just want to be cautious of, or make people aware of, that distance from 12 months moving average. We have shot through that. So we are further away from our 1 year moving average, than we have ever been before. Now, that is scary only for the fact that it's that idea that at some point it wants to pull back, and at some point it wants to get closer to its 1 year moving average. So we could potentially see that side action even more. So maybe next month's more of like a doji candle month. Let that moving average catch up, and then we can kind of go sideways a bit more and then firing out of there. Or, we could just fly to the upside, because when it got up here, this moving average stretch, it was a very new coin on a monthly chart. So there's a couple of cases there that it's just finding a new kind of comfortable stretch away from its 1 year moving average, and that 436 is the new kind of 250. And if you look around crypto, that distance from a yearly moving average is not abnormal. So it's not like it's a scary spot to be and we're going to see a massive pump and dump. But just be expecting some sideways action, like it always happens. A good couple of days, and you see your crypto exchanges, and this one's flying off 100% this day, and that one does it the next day, or a couple of coins do 50% a day for 2 or 3 days, and then they're off the radar because they have a good run up, they stretch themselves away from a moving average, and then they kind of accumulate sideways or pull back a bit so that they get back a bit more comfortable, and then they retest again and try and fly to the upside. So that is the story. That is what we're doing. PeerCoin is okay. PeerCoin's flying. Well done to anyone that owns PeerCoin. I'm so proud of my little, $200 punt on it. I can't wait to do that video when I cash out and go like, hey, what did my $200 turn into? Look how easy this crypto thing is. All you got to do is hold and do nothing, right? Hodl, hodl, hodl. Anyway, golden cross for PeerCoin. We could see some good things. We could see some flying tomorrow or the day after. But just be aware that the resistance is going to stay in and come in around that $5 mark, because it just will. Everything that's tried to break through all-time highs, if it's broken through, it comes back and retests it. Or if it can't break through, it kind of attempts to break through a couple of times before it really breaks through. So expect a bit of volatility over the next month or two, but then hopefully we can start getting some of these stretch targets towards the end of the year, September, October. $17, $20, wouldn't that be great? I would absolutely love that. That would be a great bit of pocket money for me. Anyway, I have been Jared. This has been Crypto Plan, and hodl your PeerCoin. It is the green crypto of the future, right? Until the news narrative changes, right? Like, subscribe, notification bell if you choose, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.